Hey guys, welcome to Audio Addiction. We have a special guest, and he can say his name and all that stuff.
So I'm Anthony Cubbage, but I just go by my last name, Cubbage.
Awesome. So Anthony, I have had a few solo artists on. How did you start out doing music? Like, how did you start out writing? Like, what was kind of like the first initial like things that you wanted to start doing music, like solo stuff?
So I started playing music with my friend Jake. We did this duo thing where I would play drums and sing, and he would play guitar, and he'd do bass with his feet on this MIDI keyboard.
Oh, cool.
That was it's called a 12-step. So he went, I left to college, and I was like, I really want to keep doing this, and basically told myself, okay, I'm going to force, me talking to myself, I'm going to force you to go to an open mic every night of the week for, at least 2 weeks and see what happens. And it was really nerve-wracking because, when you start playing with a friend and you're used to just that environment.
Just that interaction, yeah.
Yeah, and then, playing alone's, freaky, I guess, at first.
I mean, I play guitars, and I have not played to anyone else, maybe family, some friends, but I can't even imagine going from a switch with when you're in a band with somebody else, or even a duo or a trio. I can't imagine just doing it solo.
Yeah, but I got used to it, and so now it's kind of become a business.
That's awesome.
Do it full time now. It's crazy how it happens. But
yeah,
that's what audio addiction could be. It could turn into this
a solo thing. Hopefully, enough people like you and every other band that I interview supports what I do. I think that means a lot more to me than making a lot of money. So, but my next question is, since you do a lot of open mics and you do bar shows, what are some favorite locations that you like to do shows at?
There's I really like outdoor stuff. I love backyard concerts.
Of course.
They're
I mean, especially this time of year, which it's April for those of you who don't know. Yeah.
So I'd say that's top of the list, and then I have some go-to venues that have always supported me from the very beginning, and those are my second homes. So,
all right, awesome.
Family.
My next question, Anthony, probably the most important question I'm going to ask today. Who are some of your musical influences?
Okay, John Mayer.
Oh, love John Mayer.
For his songwriting and musicality, and I'd say Jamie Cullum. I'm a piano.
Cool.
Do you know any Jamie Cullum?
I do.
Nice, cool. Not as many
not
people.
Too many people. There you go.
But
now you can go
check Jamie Cullum out.
Yeah.
A great artist. Travels all around the world. Does stuff with orchestras, and I play piano, and I got most of my influence from him.
Sick.
And Need to Breathe.
Awesome.
The Oh Hellos is a folk kind of duo.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that's one.
Awesome. My next question is kind of the follow-up to influences. Who have you been jamming recently? Who's on your Spotify or something like that?
Oh, Alan Stone, man.
Nice. Okay,
he has a new song
cool.
called Brown Eyed Lover. It's I got a brown eyed lover.
Sick.
On the other side. Yeah, it's a jam.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, my next question, Anthony, a fun one. Since you do a lot of club shows, what are some songs that you would like to cover? I know you probably do some covers.
For the future?
Just cover, ones that you want to do in the future. Yes, certainly.
Well, with the trio, I definitely want to do a lot more in 1975 if I can.
Okay, cool.
It's just the syncopation.
From what record?
You Look So Beautiful.
Okay,
whatever it is. Yeah, the whole long one. I mean, they're both great, but I really want to. I like She's American.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm familiar with their work. However, everybody and their mother has been you need to check out 1975. Even one of my aunts was you need to check out 1975. So I'm I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't want to disown any.
You don't have to. You don't have to I mean, dude.
They're good stuff. They're good writers.
It's it's the same thing. There's a lot of old music that I could say oh, this is really good, but I just want to listen to it.
I got you.
And there's no shame. It's
what about for more of your solo stuff? What song would you consider working on?
I mean, I'm always trying to cover every single John Mayer song.
Okay, so now I'm gonna hit you with a really hard question.
Go for it. I got.
How would you tier the John Mayer records? Like the John Mayer
Oh,
discography.
yes.
How
I
would
like
you,
this
how
question.
Would, how would you arrange
I like
it?
this question.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
You might get some haters, so
no.
but it's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna see if you've got it correct or not.
Oh,
as my
man.
voice cracks.
Okay. I mean, I'd put Continuum at the top. I mean, like, what?
you know what's going on. I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'd put I'm kind of on a mix between Heavier Things and Room
Okay.
for Squares, but I think I'd put Heavier Things underneath that.
Okay, and I'm fine with that. That's your opinion.
Then Room for Squares.
Okay.
Then I'd put his probably Heartbreak Warfare.
Ooh, okay.
Or it's a mix between Heartbreak Warfare and the new album that came
Okay,
out.
Search for
But
Everything?
the thing is, like,
Yeah.
the Search for Everything has like really great bangers, but as a whole, it's like very diverse.
Yeah.
And I know that when I listen to like Heavier Things, like I can like, I'm just like I'm ready for a ride.
I feel you. I feel you.
You know,
and
so-
also, I think the fact that the way he did it for this record, like they were all released as kind of like mini EPs, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and then apparently he
then-
was supposed to put out more music than he did.
Really, I
This-
did not know that. That's
Yeah.
neat.
But
But anyway, I feel a little hurt because Room for Squares
Dude.
is close. Like
Oh.
them and Continuum, I think it swaps.
all right, yeah, no, that's the thing. I'd put it like
It's tough.
It's
It's
tough
tough,
with the
yeah.
Heavier Things and Room for Squares. I'd put like,
and I
yeah,
gotta
it's
listen
tough.
to the new record a little bit more. But I think that's kind of up there too. So.
and then obviously the what was it the
I know which one you're talking about. The more like folky.
yeah,
kinda,
that one was like
born and raised. I
Born
think
and
it
Raised.
is.
Oh no, he had Born and
Born and
Raised, and
Raised,
then
too.
he had the one where he was like, it's like out in the valley.
Yeah,
Paradise Valley.
Paradise. I think it's something like we'll figure it out in post, but I don't want to make any John Mayer fans mad, so I'm gonna figure it out. But I agree. I would definitely.
What about his B-side stuff so for instance like Lenny, Man on the Side.
Yeah,
Like-
it's tough. He's just so eclectic, and it's hard for me to.
What about the John Mayer haters are gonna hate on
Yeah.
us right
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because there are John Mayer haters
Oh,
out there.
absolutely. But there's a lot of John Mayer lovers, so
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go with that one.
He's
but
a great songwriter, and I think yeah.
we went a little bit off track, but that's okay. I love John Mayer, so I could talk about him for hours.
Same,
But,
me
but
too.
my next question, a little bit more in the complete opposite direction. What are some favorite foods you like to eat?
Ooh. Okay. Well, chicken's like where it's at, and then anything peanut butter chocolate, like
Ooh, so like
mixed.
Reese's Cups.
Yeah, except I'm allergic to Reese's cups, so that doesn't.
Are you really? Oh boy.
But like, just because they're artificial and like.
Not because
but-
it's just peanut butter and chocolate. Okay.
Yeah, but peanut butter
Makes
chocolate's
sense.
like the way to go. Yeah. What about you?
That's tough. Wow, you're just flipping the questions on me.
I don't know. I was just curious. Yeah.
Dear Jesus, this is gonna be tough.
Everybody from Audio Addiction wants to know.
Sushi, probably. I
Ooh,
eat a lot
right.
of sushi. I love Asian food, as if this wasn't just obvious already. But I really enjoy that, and probably barbecue. I love barbecue stuff. That's real good. But my next question, Anthony, if you could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be somebody you have on your album like as a guest vocalist or in a producer role, who would you choose?
If they're dead or alive, or
Does not matter. No.
I
You're the
just-
first person to ask me that though, so
Okay.
kudos to you.
Cool. I'd be stuck between Donny Hathaway. He's like,
Oh, nice. Okay.
or Miles Davis.
Ooh, Miles Davis. Ooh, I could see you
So-
working well with Miles Davis. I could see that happening.
So that would be like super fun. but-
Awesome.
yeah.
My next question, Anthony, in your opinion, who puts on a great live show in terms of like somebody that you've seen?
Well, I mean, John Mayer.
Yeah, I have not. Okay, so now you're hurting my feelings, Anthony, and we just met, so
Oh, no.
I'm not afraid to part tides with that.
Oh, no.
But I have not seen John Mayer, and it hurts my feelings every
Oh,
time
dude,
he
I'm
comes
sorry.
through. My cousin wanted to go see him. Shout out to my cousin Matt. I need to see John Mayer.
all right,
John
I-
Mayer, please. If this
Give
ever
him-
reaches
give
you,
this guy-
I'd love to interview you. That'd be
So,
next level.
I-
But
I was
I'm not gonna
lucky
make this
enough-
about myself. So anyway,
no.
John Mayer.
I was
John Mayer.
lucky enough to get like it was like Madison Square Garden.
Oh, sick.
And I didn't even get the ticket. Like, so basically, there's this thing called I forget what it's called. It's an organization that does like that raises money for like environmental.
Omegle? Is it like not Omegle? That's the chatting site.
No.
It's like Omaze. Is that what it's called?
No, it's like it's like a nonprofit that like helps raise money for. It's like basically they go to concerts and they sell like reusable water bottles, and then
cool.
all the money goes towards like like saving the ocean or
Oh, cool.
whatever.
Awesome.
So like you like can sign up to do one of their things. Like they do certain concerts. So like Dave Matthews, Jack Johnson, and John Mayer are three of the artists that they work with. And I was lucky enough that my friend who knew that I was obsessed with John Mayer just like hit me up and was like, "Yo, you gotta sign up for this right now." Like stopped everything I was doing, signed up, said like, "I love the environment," because I mean like I do, but like I just like.
But then you're also like, I love John Mayer too, so best of both worlds.
Yeah. So then I just had to sell water bottles for 2 hours, and then I got to see him like basically right.
That's so
there,
cool.
yeah.
That's awesome. It's such a cool experience that I'm definitely not jealous about. But my next question, Anthony, if you could compile a dream tour, who would be on it? Obviously, you would be on it. So.
You mean like as an opening or like, as like all the people?
As
who
a
are on
tour, like
Okay.
if you took these, like if you went on tour with these people.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna go off of John Mayer because like I think people have heard enough about it.
I don't know. I
Okay.
can't.
Okay. Well, like I mean,
I
obviously.
mean, it's
that, but-
your tour. Like, they're not gonna be like, listen. They're not gonna be.
So-
Actually, they might type on the.
So
computer,
probably Jamie Cullum and Alan Stone, I think, would be
Okay.
my ideal. Like, if John Mayer's too good. He doesn't.
He's John
playing with
Mayer.
Grateful
He's out
Dead.
there every day.
He doesn't need a local artist to.
Don't say that. I feel like he would want that. You know?
I feel like he's a nicer guy than people give him credit for.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I would agree. John Mayer love right here. But anyway, getting back to the question, Anthony. Favorite TV show, favorite movie?
Okay. Man. Favorite movie I could say right away.
Okay.
Forrest Gump.
Classic.
I'm-
Tom Hanks.
I'm
Classic right
into
there.
that. Yeah, and favorite TV show. I used to be like fun fact. I used to be really into the universe. I was on like
Okay.
from back in like 5th grade. I would like stay up like on Tuesday nights to watch this like more like Back Through the Wormhole with Morgan Freeman like like these nerdy geeky shit.
That's totally cool. See, this is the things that people will learn about you from. So
Yeah. So
Through the Wormhole.
yeah,
with Morgan Freeman.
I love that like
sci-fi stuff, or not sci-fi, but like space stuff
physics, like whatever it's called,
Science.
Yeah,
in general, just
Yeah.
as a whole.
yeah.
Awesome. Our next question, Anthony. If you could only listen to one album for a month straight, like kind of like a desert island album, what would it be?
I mean, I have some top albums. One of them, like obviously the John, but like aside from that, I'd say like "Come Around Sundown" by Kings of Leon.
Ooh, okay.
is an overlooked album. I think it has like Pyro, Radioactive, Pony Up, like all these like really great
Sick.
songs from them that like people don't really dig into. They just know the hits
The
like
hits, of course.
Sex on Fire
Yeah,
and
Use
Use Somebody.
Yeah.
And but that album's great, and it's like got a mix of darkness, but also like this like encouraging light. It's like
Was that after that record, or was that before? I'm not like the biggest Kings of Leon
I believe it was the last one right before he went into like went to like AA meetings.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So he was
it's more in a darker place, obviously.
I think so,
Now,
yeah.
Looking backwards.
Yeah. So
All right.
and then like
Of course, John Mayer. We got to talk
yeah,
about it.
and then I mean like I know people might hate on me for like saying a best hits album, but I
Yeah, that's
I won't go there. All right. I'll just keep it.
that was a safe move. I like that you went with that. But lastly, Anthony, the most important thing, tell them about your solo stuff. If you want to talk about your other musical endeavors as well too, tell them where they're at, where they can find you at, of course, and anything coming on in the next couple months.
Yeah. So just like websites and stuff.
Yep.
So you can find my stuff on Facebook.com/Cubbage Music
Awesome.
and YouTube. The Instagram and Twitter handles are @_Cubbage_. and cubbagemusic.com. Coming up, I have, if you're around the, I'm playing at the Monchonk Opera House for opening for Dave Matthews cover band.
Okay. I thought you were just gonna stop at Dave Matthews.
Oh, I wish, man. I mean, yeah.
I was like, what?
Well, yeah, that would be amazing. And then I'm playing at that's 5/18, so May 18th, and then the next day is like a big weekend for me. 5/19, May 19th will be at Levitt Pavilion in like Steel Stacks, so Bethlehem. Okay. So yeah,
sick.
That's
awesome.
Big things. Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my good friend that I just met yesterday, CJ.
Oh, I was gonna just say a shout out to CJ after you were done your shout out, but it was the same shout out.
Wow, see,
shout out to CJ.
Great minds think alike. But go check out CJ stuff. But more importantly,
CJ Dunleavy.
Go check out Anthony's stuff. All of the links will be in the description where you can find out about his band, his music, all that sort of stuff. At the end of the video, make sure you hit the subscribe on his YouTube channel as well.
And subscribe to this guy.
Yeah, there you go. See, now you're filling in my thoughts. If you like this interview, please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up. And thank you to Anthony for coming on.
Thanks, Brandon. It was awesome.
Hey, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.